Hi, this is Carol Westcott from the Voice Within studio. Today we're going to be talking about cutoffs, how you're ending a phrase. And we don't think about it a whole lot because most often your phrases end with a consonant sound. But then we run into a situation if your phrases end with a vowel sound. How do we stop that sound? One of the things we're going to find is that people have some habits with their cutoffs. I hear very frequently people going, ah, they make a noise, they make a little noise, and that's fine if you've chosen to do that. If it's a really emotional song and you really feel that the cutoffs are important for the song, that is great. But if you want that cutoff to be nice and clean and almost just like chopping off the note, then we have to have some techniques behind that. So first off, we're going to be talking about how to do a clean cutoff. This involves stopping the air, and that's a little complicated coordination. I have a very simple exercise so that you can learn that coordination just by feeling. This is called putting on the T. So we're going to take a vowel sound, hold it for a second, and then we're just going to put a T at the end just to teach yourself how to stop the sound. So for example, if we go beat, beat, and so that's teaching me how to stop my sound. Now, I know we hear a T, but what you can do with this exercise is you can repeat the note a few times, gradually decreasing the amount of T at the end. So you can go audible T, beat, less, beat, a little less, beat, and then finally pretend to put the T on, beat. Hear how it just stops nice and clean. And I coordinated that just by pretending to put the T on. I highly recommend that you take some exercises that you already do. So say you're doing your little T-P, T-P, T-T, and the first one, put the T on, and then when you go to the next scale, softer, 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 to the point where you're not putting the T on. And I would do that for a little while in your exercises. Then you could play around with trial phrases and from real songs. So you could do happy birthday to you. So you could be happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. And then just keep shortening up that T, happy birthday to you, softer, happy birthday to you, and then no T, happy birthday to you. And then you've learned how to stop the air, got a nice clean cutoff. You can try the way up high from Somewhere Over the Rainbow. You just need to find phrases that end with a vowel sound. If you're actually ending your phrases with a consonant sound and you still hear some noise, like if you are putting those T's on and you're going happy birthday to you, and you're still making noise, that's often just because you have too much air inside of you. If you've taken too large of a breath for the phrase that you're singing, there's this major backup of air pressure. And as I was saying, people habitually will make those noises at the ends of the phrases just because that's what they do. That being said, that clean cutoff is great for when you want it just to sound clean, precise, but in pop music, then we might have to make some choices about our cutoffs. So we're going to go over some of the common cutoffs in pop music. We covered the smooth cutoff. Absolutely in classical singing that has to be the case. I would prefer that people do that smooth cutoff in their exercises. In a song, one of the cutoffs that you have is called a glottal cutoff. It's very abrupt. You'll hear a little noise. So you would hear a little noise. And you can see how that could be used in a song where things are a little bit more aggressive. You can make the cutoff aspirate. Aspirate means air comes out. So you can have You hear the air, very common. And then you can actually do something called aspirate abrupt, which means you let some air come out and then you still make a little noise at the end. So then you're going, ha, ha, ha. I'm not great at this one because being trained as a classical singer, I was trained to do that smooth offset. So, but I would practice these. I'd play around with different offsets in songs. You could be happy birthday to you. That's my glottal. Happy birthday to you. Aspirate. Happy birthday to you. You. Yeah, that's the aspirate abrupt again. A little tricky for me. I think we can find lots of examples of pop singers doing that. The most important takeaway here is that you have choices. And I would absolutely practice your smooth offset, and then you can work on the other noisier offsets, knowing that you want to choose when you want to use them. So this was your technique tidbit on offsets. Thank you.